Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Hello, welcome in, Sag. Okay, let's get to your message. So I'm hearing a couple different things before we even get started here. The energy of who I'm reading is someone who's like, they're struggling. They're seeking the truth, but they're just not sure on that. It's like the truth, I've got to find it, but I'm unclear on it. And juggling that. What is the truth? Let's see what else I wrote down here. It's almost to the point of like analysis paralysis you're having. And if you stop juggling so much, the truth will present itself. You're doing too much. You're juggling too much, and that's why you're like, is this the truth or is this the truth? I'm just not, what is the truth? I'm not clear. Settle down, stop juggling, and I'm feeling like the truth then shows itself. Let's get to this message. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything is going to register, but take what does and leave the rest. Okay, Sag, here we go. Yes, you are definitely the Queen of Swords. That's very Sagittarius. You're the philosopher, so you give things a lot of thought. You're very well spoken. You're strategic. You're very analytical. Yes. Yes, we understand. Confirmation of who we're speaking with. You may have messages in the clouds. Those are kind of cool. Something transformative is in the clouds for you. Take a look up. Okay. Look up. The Chariot. You're very strong-willed. You're wanting to go at something here. You're wanting to get those wheels moving and quickly. But again, I just feel like you're struggling with what is the truth here. Juggle is throwing you off. It's messing with your focus. And I'm hearing you're so strong-willed that you want to stay in the juggling, okay? Like, I can figure this out. But this isn't it will come to you as you work harder. This is it will come to you as you release, as you relent. Three of Cups is out here. Celebrations. You want to get to some sort of celebration, but you just don't know, like, what is the truth? I keep hearing that. What is the truth? Regrets. Oh, maybe celebrations in the regrets. Five of Cups. Okay, some celebrating has left you to be confused about a situation. You can't see it clearly, and there are regrets here. Here's what's standing in the way. Five of Pentacles, a lack mentality. Somebody has a health issue, or they are lacking money, or they, I'm hearing, are always in lack. And you're trying to figure out why that is. What is the truth here? Do I stick with this? Do I stay in this situation? Let's go a little further. Nine of Cups. This is a nice opportunity here, something that's presenting itself that is exactly what you've wanted. And then you've got this lack. So there's some sort of dichotomy going on here. Seven of Pentacles. You're good at investing in yourself. You're good at keeping yourself motivated and moving and achieving. And then you've got somebody else in your energy that you try to help in that regard. And it seems like they get moving, and then it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back with them. You're just not seeing the bigger picture here because you're asking, what are the truths here? Why don't I see this Tower? There's always a problem here with this person. There's a lack, and then there's drama that follows them. And then other times they can be just perfectly fine, and you're not able to put the pieces together. Remember, the advice is to don't keep chasing after the reasons and the logic here and the answers, but to pull back and release it. And whatever that means to you, and then it'll become clear. Because you're in analysis paralysis. You're thinking about it too much, and it's just causing no conclusion, no action, no motion forward. The truth is there. It's not blurry. It's not confusing. There aren't versions of it. But you're just juggling too much, so you feel like that's what the truth is, and it's not. It's very clear. Step back from this, and you'll see. It has something to do with toxicity. Maybe this person has an addiction you're not aware of. They're good at hiding it. They're good at functioning. You know, sometimes people say they're good at functioning. When sometimes they're not all that, I think, in tune to how they're not functioning that well, but they think they are. But it's something you haven't seen yet, maybe, or maybe it's something you don't want to see because it's been maybe a burden in the past to you, or it's been a problem, or it's definitely a problem for them. Or you feel tied to them or responsible for them for some reason. And their lack and the whys of that. Okay, 4 of Cups. I think you give this person all kinds of opportunities, and they still have a kind of feeling sorry for themselves way. And I can see you trying to get to the reasoning for that, to really help them, get to the core of that, to really help them. But I feel like they've been given a lot of divine things in their life, a leg up from you and from spirit, and they just are always in this lack mentality. But it has something to do with some addiction, potentially, that keeps them juggling and not seeing the truth, maybe. Hangman, yeah. Hang out. That's the advice. Hang out. Take a time out from this. Take a time out from this. Hang out. Get some enlightenment, some clarity on this. Stop juggling. Release. Relinquish. Get some space between you and this situation and really see it from on high. Gain some enlightenment on it. You're too immersed in it right now. That's why the truth is eluding you. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Focus more on yourself here, I believe is the message. You do an awful lot on your own, and you're very successful, and you will continue to be. In fact, you have new things right around the corner. Focus more on that. Get away from this for a little bit. The truth will become clearer that way. Let's grab some oracles. Grab a charm. Haven't done a charm in a while. The arrow. Yeah, this could be you, Sag, with your bow and arrow. This could also be on the right track. You're on the right track here as you pull back. And regeneration. Yeah, I felt that kind of energy too right before I hit record is the starfish. It's about regenerating yourself. This person and their lack takes from you, and it gets tiring. I can see that. Or you're always thinking of a new avenue for them to pursue, but that takes a lot of energy on your part. And then for some reason, it just doesn't work out. So then you're thinking of another avenue for them to pursue and spending more energy on it. Starfish, focus in on regeneration of self. Never-ending story. This is what I think you're going through with this person. It's a never-ending story. It's negative self-talk that they have. Then maybe they negatively talk about you. Then you pick that up. You know, that energy can be very contagious. Make sure you're staying steadfast in blocking that. Speak highly of yourself always. That you can control. You know, so you should always be speaking highly of yourself, to yourself. This is a never, also, I believe this is just, maybe at times just a heartbreaking situation because it's a never-ending story with this person. See the truth. The truth will literally set you free here in this scenario, I believe. And the energy I see in the cards. Round and round. Oh my gosh. These cards say so much the same message. You're round and round with this never-ending story. They talk about the same sort of thing. It's round and round with this. Round and round, same scenario. Round and round, negative talking. Never-ending round and round story. Or this person goes round and round when you ask them truth. That's something else I'm hearing. When you ask them the truth and you try and offer some help here, they go round and round. They can never answer a straight question. They can never answer a question with just a straight. They can never answer a question with a straight answer. Yeah. They just go round and round. That's part of the not seeing the truth in themselves, and you having a hard time seeing the truth too, because it's like an answer that goes off on a tangent, and then so much so that you forget what the question was you asked, you know, something like that. Let's grab one more oracle and one more oracle for our Sag. Community. Maybe this person is in the community. Maybe seeking help from the community will help this. Maybe you met this person in the community, but this talks about people coming together and helping one another. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe you can't do this on your own. Maybe you need people in the community to help here. Or maybe that's exactly what this person needs, is people in the community that help them. The coming together, and another emphasis on get up high and get a higher perspective of what's going on here. That will help you the most. Let's just ask a little bit about this person, because I feel like you really care about this person. So what's a little bit more, Spirit, on this person and what will be helpful? 6 of Wands. Yeah, they definitely have the capacity to be very successful. 6 of Wands, that's all about accolades, sometimes in the public. Maybe they were doing that. It became very stressful. They've closed in. You know, they've gone into a lack mode, or they don't want to work in the public eye anymore. But this is definitely victory. This person has been victorious. That's why you're having a hard time seeing the truth, because like what's presenting itself to you is someone who's in lack, who can't really get it together, and you're trying to help them, and you're struggling with that because this person's always been successful. But I think it has to do with a third party, which is not a person, but something that's toxic, that's interfering. And that could be a variety of things, and that will be a variety of things to the people that are watching. But you'll know what might be lingering in their energy that's toxic. Or you'll have an inkling about that. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. They no longer want to invest in themselves. They're no longer planting seeds. It's like depression, or it's drugs, or it's alcohol. It's some sort of dependency on a chemical maybe, or like, you know, maybe chemically they're off in their body, but though they have been very successful, you haven't seen that in a while, and they're not wanting to invest in themselves anymore. Yeah, so it's definitely a sad situation and puts a lot of pressure on you. And you are, in addition, putting a lot more pressure on yourself too, because you're trying to always solve this, solve this, solve this. But again, I say the answer or the advice, one of the potential answers to this, and the energy I see in the cards, advice is gain some perspective by getting away from this. Put some distance here and you'll see it a lot clearer. The moon in the reverse, it'll become clear, because the moon in the upright is when you don't see something, just don't see it. Put some distance between yourself and this situation or this person or these people, and you're going to see it a lot clearer. And that truth that you think is just so elusive because you're juggling, and this analysis paralysis that's just exhausting you, all of it's going to become a lot more clear and make a lot more sense with the distance and the hangman energy of hanging out, gaining some enlightenment, thinking about all the different angles to this situation and this person. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, then the energy starts moving again. Right now it's getting pretty stagnant, the analysis paralysis. But we've talked about how to combat that and how the energy then can start moving and how clarity comes in. That's your message, Sagittarius. I hope you found it helpful. If you have, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.